Hi everyone, welcome to a new Sentinels of the Multiverse the video game weekly one-shot. I am Sir Tristan. It is the third week of February 2016. Let's take a look at what we have. We have Spite against the Wraith, Legacy, and Absolute Zero, and Advanced Edition. Wow, that's looking pretty tough. Let's see, we got the Wraith listened to the sounds of Rook City as Legacy flew in carrying Absolute Zero. She'd tracked Spite to the maze of twisting alleys, and it was only a matter of time before she'd get her chance. So I know a few things. Spite is extremely difficult, and Rook City is a very difficult environment, so I don't think we're going to make it. But we definitely have to try. We've got to give it a shot. I don't remember your face, but I remember the fear in your eyes. Delicious. And then the nemesis, Wraith, says, Donovan, I should have known I hadn't seen the last of you. Let's end this. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look at Spite's Advanced Edition. He starts at this side in play, and the Safe House card is put into play. When Spite deals damage, he regains that much HP, so when he's on this side, there's not really much point in trying to deal damage to him. At the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain deck is played, then Spite deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 and energy damage. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 5 drug cards in play, which there are only 5 drug cards in the deck, so we want him to get them out very quickly, he flips, and then advanced at the start of the villain turn, Spite regains 5 HP. And then here's his drug-racked monstrosity side. All other drugs, all villain cards in play other than drugs and this card are destroyed. So when he flips to this side, there's basically nothing else to do. He doesn't draw any more cards. He doesn't, because when he does, he would just deal 1 damage like this. And then when he flips to this side, he regains 15 HP, and you reduce damage to him dealt by 1. So there's almost no point trying to even hurt him here. So here's my strategy, I think, for this run, is to try to put as many civilians underneath the safe house. Because when he flips, if the safe house is in play, it does, I think, 5 damage to him for each person in the safe house. So we need that safe house to be extremely full. So here's hoping. We will see. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Safe house comes into play. And a victim. It's not civilians, victims. At the start of the environment turn, the player may choose to play the top card of the villain deck. If they do, put this in the safe house. When this is destroyed, Spite's going to heal, right? Spite's already at maximum, so he can't heal. Another victim. At the start of each hero's turn, that hero may choose for Spite to deal them 2 melee damage. If they take damage in this way, put this card under the safe house. Alright. And here's his first drug. So the worst case scenario for playing against Spite is when he gets 3 or 4 drugs out, and the 5th one never comes because he can't flip and he's doing all these awful drug things to you, and you can't really do anything to him. So hopefully the rest of the drugs come out very quickly now. So whenever a hero uses a power, Spite deals them 2 toxic damage, and that hero's player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. Okay. So using powers is going to be tough. For the rest of the entire game, every time you use a power, we're going to take 2. So we can take 2 to have the Lost Child put underneath the safe house. I think we actually want Absolute Zero to do that. So let's say no. And let's take a look at what we have. We could use Infrared Eyepiece to help control the villain deck. That might actually be the best play here. Except for using a power is going to take a little bit of damage. I gain basically 0. I don't really gain anything for having this power in play right now. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to play Mega Computer because the Rook City environment is extremely tough. It's extremely difficult. I'm not going to do that, I don't think, because she's going to stealth, and then the drug will hit her for 2, and then it'll get reduced to 0, so there's really no point. So we're going to skip. And we're on to Legacy's turn now. We will say, I guess we'll go ahead and say yes to this. That's fine. What's going to take effect first? I think she's just going to heal. Yeah, he would just heal, so that's fine. No problem. Bolster, we can all draw 1. Increased damage dealt. It's going to be pretty good. That basically counteracts the flipped side of Spite's advanced rules. So that's pretty good. I'm glad that we have that. I think the card draw is probably better now. So why don't we go ahead and do that. Suit yourself's okay. Thok is pretty good. That's actually pretty good as well. Focused aperture is pretty strong. I actually don't want to use this power. Again, dealing damage to Spite right now. Not useful at all. Alright. Absolute Zero has some trouble getting started. So I think I want him to... I actually have both pieces of equipment in my hand. That's actually pretty good, I think. I could use a power now to deal himself 1 cold damage and actually heal him for 1. But he'd take 2 from the PL626 compound, so I think I'm actually going to skip using the power. Alright. And we have the awful Rook City. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Get the Good Samaritan out. We got Lab Raid. Destroy all environment cards. That's good for us. There aren't any. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until X drug cards are revealed, where X is the number of environment cards destroyed, plus 1. So he is going to get 1 drug. Hopefully it's not a very bad one. Let's find out. Demon's Kiss. At the end of the villain turn, deal each non-villain target 1 infernal damage. Or each hero target 1 infernal damage. Toxic Sludge. At the end of the environment turn, deal each target with at least 5 HP 2 toxic damage. Then deal each target with at least 10 HP 3 toxic damage. At the start of the environment turn, each player may discard 1 card. Any player that does may destroy 1 environment card. So we're all going to take 5. And the Spite's going to basically heal that up immediately. Oh good, the Mega Computer is actually going to save us a little bit of damage. Not very much. We're all going to take 3 still. But that is a lot better than 5, for sure. For sure. Spite's, of course, going to heal. Another victim. At the start of each hero's turn, that player may discard 1 card. If they do, put this card under the safe house. So, on the prowl, destroy a victim card. Well, that's unfortunate. Reveal cards from the top of the villain deck until a victim is revealed. Put it into play. Innocent bystander gets destroyed. He can't heal. Right, so another innocent bystander. Okay. He's going to hit for 2. Right. And Demon's Kiss is going to hit everybody for 1. Oh, yeah. It's going to hit Wraith for 2 because they're nemesises. Nemesi. Alright, so the damage coming out is not too bad. Let's see. She can probably discard a card. I think that's fine. I think I'll get rid of one of the Razor Ordinances. That's fine. She can play Combat Stance. However, again, dealing damage to him on this side is almost useless. So we can go ahead and get Razor Ordinance into play, but I'm not going to use it. Utility Belt's pretty good for her. Alright, we can get our Inspiring Presence out now. It's probably worth it to use just to heal everybody for 1. Thok does not help me too much. This actually might be pretty good for when he flips or when the drugs are getting pretty bad. But I think for now we'll all heal for 1. And our damage is increased, which is good. Never, never a bad thing. And when I do get into the other side, I can use this as well to increase everybody's damage again. So hopefully we can do something. So draw a card, search your deck for a module, and put it into your hand. I think there's no harm in doing this. I got another. Oh wait, actually these are all modules, right? Okay, so it actually doesn't help me because I have them already, so that's fine. I can go ahead and get focused apertures into play. Then again, I don't really want to use that power, so I will skip it. And now one of us is going to need to discard a card. So I think that Absolute Zero is probably the person to do it because I have so many of these. I've got 1 in play and 2 in my hand, so I can discard 1. And then I will skip to get rid of Toxic Sludge. So hopefully this next one's not... at the end of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck. At the start of the environment turn, the villain character card with the highest HP deals each hero target 2 melee damage, then destroy this card. Got another drug, increased damage dealt by Spite by 1. At the start of the villain turn, put 1 hero ongoing and or equipment back into their hand. So we have 3 drugs out. So our only hope now is for him to flip right away. And if he doesn't flip anytime soon, we are just in big trouble. Good Samaritan, another victim. Okay, we know how to get rid of that one. And Elaborate, which is actually not too bad for us. It gets another drug in play, and it destroys scum and villainy. Mind Fire. At the end of the environment or villain turn, destroy all environment cards, which is fine. Spite deals each hero X, where X the number of environment cards destroyed in this way. So we really need that. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty good for us. So he's going to flip on the next turn, and he's going to take a 5, 10, 15, 20. He should take 20 damage right off the bat. So that's actually not too bad for us. I'm getting kind of excited here because this might actually be a win. I don't know, maybe. The first time Spite would be dealt damage, each turn reduce that damage by 1. Okay, so the first time he's dealt damage each turn, because this is advanced, it's going to be reduced by 1 because of this compound, and then again because it's advanced rules. So it's going to be important to remember. We're all going to take 2, except for Wraith, he'll take 3. I need some damage reduction if possible. I don't know if that's going to be doable. This should be none. It's going to be 1 because, or 2 there, but 1 because of the compound that's boosting damage. And then at the start of his turn, he's going to flip. So let's see, is it at the start? At the start of the villain turn, if there are 5 drugs in play, he flips. Okay, so it might be worth dealing damage now, except whenever... Okay, so this is going to be interesting, right? He's going to get damage reduced by 1. Because of one of these compounds. And whenever I attack, he's going to hit me for 2. Because I'm using a power. And so that's going to cause me to take 2 and he'll heal for 2. So I don't really know that attacking right now is going to be good. But we need to try it. We need to... He's going to flip here, so he's not going to be regaining HP for much longer. So I think we want to do combat stance so that when we hit him with this, that's actually pretty good. 4 damage is not bad. He's going to hit us back for 4 because of the nemesis, right? So he's just going to heal for that same 4, I think. Yes, he's going to heal for 4. So we got 4 damage out, but we took 4 as well. Not very good. Not very good at all. I guess we can thok him for 1. I mean, not for 1, for 3, actually. 3, 4. Well, actually for 4. And then draw a card. I think it's worth doing. Look, we're either going to win the game very quickly or we're going to lose very quickly. One of those two. I'm not sure which. Oh, that wasn't the power. That's right. That wasn't the power, so maybe I actually don't want to use this after all. Alright, Absolute Zero. What are you going to do? Do that and then skip, because all he can do is deal himself some damage. Yeah. Alright. So whatever this is, yes, we do want to do that. On the prowl, 1-shot, destroy a victim card. Okay, well, not great, but it should have gone in there, yeah? Oh, no, it didn't because it got destroyed. Okay, well, yeah, we do. Another victim at the start of each hero turn, which we're not going to get to. That player may discard 3 cards. If they do, put it under the safe house. At the start of the turn, each player draws 2 cards. He does good for us, but... Okay, when this card enters play, deal the target with the second lowest HP 3 irreducible damage. Lame. We're already almost at half HP. And he's gonna flip right now. So when he flips to this side, what's gonna happen? He's gonna regain 15 HP. Oh, right. So there was no point in me dealing that 4 damage. That's right. Okay. So he's gonna take 20 damage. So it doesn't really matter the order that I do this, but let's just have him heal first. Oh, when this card is destroyed, each hero target takes 2 psychic damage. Darn. Ouch. Ouch. And ouch. So good, he healed, which is fine, and now he takes 20. So... Alright. Alright. I think isothermic transducers is fine. Right, he's going to deal damage instead of playing a card. Each hero target other than the lowest, so. And Demon's Kiss is going to do Infernal to everybody. His damage, the problem with Spite in this setup is his damage types are so varied. We're all going to take Mind Fire damage. That I can't really set up a tank. Because it's this one's Psychic and then the other one was Infernal. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to pull this one out here. But we can give it a shot. We can give it a shot. So I can start dealing damage to him now. Is Smoke Bombs going to be useful here at all? I can get some heroic interceptions going. I have 3 actually in place. That's not too bad. That's probably what I'll play here. He's not going to regain HP on this side here, so I basically have to hope that I can do 60 damage before he does. I guess however much to me. Unfortunately, Legacy's already pretty low. So I think what I want to do is I do want to play Smoke Bombs, because that will actually, any damage dealt to absolute 0 can actually be redirected and reduced. So that actually might keep me alive for a little bit longer. Let's try to hit Spite for a little bit of damage. He's going to hit me back. It actually did get redirected, so that's fine. Oh, that actually is quite good. That will actually boost my damage against him quite a bit. So I think we actually want to Heroic Interception here. Alright, he hit himself for 4. That's fine. And then I can use the power. And is Legacy considered to have the lowest? He actually is. Good. That was actually negated completely. That was quite good. Quite good. So I got everybody's damage boosted, and he didn't take any damage at all. Alright, so I've got Cryo Chamber up. So now, if I use Absolute Power's damage to heal himself, what will happen? He will heal for 1, 2, 3, and then he'll take 2, and then that's all. So he'll actually heal for 1. Oh, Heroic Interception. Right, he can't hurt himself. Okay, so that actually didn't help. Reduce damage dealt to villain targets. He's about to destroy this anyway. So I can actually skip doing this at all. I don't want to say no, because one of his compounds is going to get rid of it anyway. What do I want to send back? What do I want to send back to the hand? I guess I can send back Inspiring Presence, because that will have a heal again. Who's got the lowest? I suppose Legacy will. Good. Heroic Interception saving us a little bit. Heroic Interception. Who's got the lowest? Yes. Look at that. Yay, that's actually pretty good. I'm surviving a little bit because of Heroic Interception. Heroic Interception plus Smoke Bombs is working out for us. Thank goodness. Yes, he has the lowest. I don't hear his music. His music is gone. I just noticed. Oh well. Okay, micro-targeting computer is going into play, and we're going to use Razor Ordnance to hit Spite for 5. Yeah, for 5. The Heroic Interception is going to save him. Another utility belt. Unfortunately, I don't really have any other weapons for her. Otherwise, that would be quite good. I think I need a Heroic Interception again. He's down to 1. So he's going to be able to use that one more time, perhaps. No, because he will die and won't be in play. So this is the last turn I get free damage. But it needs to happen. He can't hurt himself, so what can he actually do? So he can't actually deal himself fire damage. So it's really not going to be that helpful to us. But we can still try it and see what it's going to do. I don't actually know. It's just going to do 1 to him. And I don't want to... Well, he could deal himself cold damage to heal, but again, he won't, so... It'll do nothing. this will do nothing, and so he can't then bounce fire damage back. So that's unfortunate. Man, this is a tough weekly. I must say, I have always personally had I've always hated Spite personally. I'm gonna ignore that again because he's just gonna destroy it on his own. Select the card to return to hand. I guess we'll do not Heroic Interception because I'll take damage that way. Not Smoke Bombs because it's gonna save me some damage here. I guess Combat Stance because she can't actually take damage. Good. I wish I had a way to search for Heroic Interception here. It's gonna get redirected, but saved. Yes, very good. Smoke Bombs and Heroic Interception doing the work, I gotta say. But I'm almost out of juice here. Unfortunately, I am almost out of juice. I can Suture Self, but that don't really save anything. Alright, let's do Combat Stance again. We will raise our Ordnance again. Hit for 5. You know, if I had infinite Heroic Interceptions and had some way to heal Legacy, that would actually work out quite well. Unfortunately, I do not. So if I use Heroic Interception again, Legacy is going to die. Heroic Interception will leave play. So, seems like my only play here is to Inspiring Presence to heal everyone for 1 and hope that I can do something. If I use this, this will go to absolute 0 and it will be reduced by 1. So I think that's what I will do. Oh, it goes +1 because the compound, right. Unfortunate. However, now he can actually hurt himself. Alright, so how will this work? He hits Spite for, I think, 0. Because this will be +2. Advanced rules plus one of these is reducing damage. Yeah, the first time he beat out damage, reduce it by 1. So it's reduced by 2, so it will do 2 damage. The damage will not get bounced back. He can do some damage to himself. Or is it better to just do this and heal? Well, it's actually kind of the same thing, isn't it? So let's just see how this will play out now that he can actually deal himself damage. Oh, I'm in my play phase, right. Deals 1 non-hero target X, where X is the amount of fire damage that has been dealt. It's been none, really. Oh, but it is an ongoing, so I can go ahead and play it. Go ahead and use Thermal Shockwave. It'll hit for 2. Yeah. And then he will hit himself for 0 because of the null point calibration unit. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay, so he's actually healing for 5. Smoke Bombs might save me. Smoke Bombs might save this whole run. Okay, okay. Stop dealing damage. He hits himself for 3, and I can bounce, right, okay, but then I can bounce the fire damage. Oh no! Oh no! I don't have isothermic transducers. Oh no! Oh no! That was a huge mistake. Okay, you know what? I have to go back. I have to go back. I don't want to do this. I have to go back to play a card. That's going to ruin my chance to get mint, but I have to play isothermic transducer instead. That's a must. A 100% must. Okay, so I'm going to hit Spite. I'm going to hit myself, and it's going to, because of the Galvanize and Inspiring Presence, it's going to be 5 and not for 3 or 2. So good. Okay, I'm going to stop dealing damage. He's going to deal himself 3. He's going to bounce 5 back. Oh my gosh, this might be doable. This might be doable. He'll take 3, that's fine. Okay, alright, I just have to survive. Absolute 0 just has to survive for a little while. Blighted Streets, increased damage out to hero targets. I think that's fine because he destroys environment cards pretty quickly. And I'm not going to be able to get rid of it because he's going to get rid of it himself. Oh man, this is going to be so close. Okay, what card is going to get returned? Inspiring Presence, because I can use it to heal. He's going to deal some damage to everyone. Oh, okay, that's bad. I think Wraith is down. Okay, alright. Yeah. Smoke bombs. Oh, shoot. Okay, so... Darn, Legacy's gone down. I think we have lost this one. Yeah, I don't think this is doable. Oh, man, I could tell, though, if we had got that combo set up a little bit earlier, we might have been able to do it. Went back to absolute zero. And then Wraith is going to go down as well. So there we go. We lost our weekly one-shot. But man, I tell you, if we had gotten that smoke bomb heal combo with absolute zero up a few turns earlier, it's possible we could have taken out Spite. Alas, we did not. That was the weekly one-shot for the 3rd week of February. That was pretty fun. I got really excited there at the end. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode. I'll see you next time.